Darinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hari Om Tat Sat. Once again, I welcome all dear devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru, Kulai Temple, and Namanishta Prabhu, and by paying obeisances under the lotus feet of Radha Govinda. Let us all start our journey. It's a new journey, wonderful chapter, 6th chapter, that is. It is Ashtanga Yoga, actually speaking, but it is Dhyana Yoga. We call it as Dhyana Yoga. Okay. Hare Krishna. Yes, who all are there? Ananya Mataji, can you go ahead? Hare Krishna, Asha Mataji and Ekambara Prabhu. Welcome to the class. Hare
Krishna Mataji.
Mataji. Yeah, go ahead, Ananya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Section 6.1 to 6.4, Advancing in Yoga through Detachment Walk. Section 2, 6.5 to 6.9, the Yoga Rudha Stage, Giving Up Walk. Section 3, 6.10 to 6.10 to 6.32, Further Stages in the Practice of Yoga. Section 4, 6.33 to 6.36, Necessity of Controlling the Turbulent Mind. Section 5, 6.37 to 6.45, The Destination of Unsuccessful Yogi. Section 6, 6.46 to 6.47, The Topmost Yogi. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. It's very nice, session. See the section itself. For the first one is Yoga Aruda, Yoga Ruda stage. There are two stages, Aru Ruksha, Aru Ruda. That is, one is the neophyte stage. A person, one who has started doing yoga. When we start doing yoga, it is, many give up. On the, like a few first beginning itself, many people give up. But many are very, very well determined, isn't it? So, and how in the beginning stage, we get into this yoga. Which yoga? Dhyana yoga or Ashtanga yoga? Ashtanga. Simply because it has 8 limbs. That is why it is Ashtanga yoga. Actually, when we say Ashtanga yoga, mainly we remember Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Because Patanjali has contributed a lot in this Ashtanga yoga. He is very, very elevated devotee. Actually, sorry, not devotee, yogi. Actually, what happened? Why yogis don't become devotee? There's a slight difference between yogi and devotee. Yogis are also totally, they have controlled their mind. They are also into trance. So they have understood the transcendental knowledge. But what is the difference? Yogis are satisfied with the Paramatma. That's all. They are, when they, what is that? When they do yoga, Siddhi, Ashtanga, I said, right? Yam, Niyam. Yam is the do's and don'ts. Yam is don't. Niyam is do's. So wherever we go, there are do's and don'ts. Rules and regulations come, isn't it? So like that in yoga also, what are the don'ts? What are the do's? So yam and niyam. Asan is, bodily posture. Why do we need that? Because unless and until we are able to control our exterior body, the mind will not listen to us. So to control the mind, first we have to control our body. And another thing, when we do asana, mainly what happens? We hold the breath, isn't it? So while you're doing some asana, they will say, now you hold this pose. So holding the pose means holding the breath. So holding the breath gives a control to the mind. So when the bodily posture is held and we stop the inhalation and exhalation and we give a pause for the breathing when we hold a asana. So automatically the mind is trained to hold. Means what? The mind is trained. Why mind control is very essential in today's verse only we will see. Mind control is extremely important because if the mind is not controlled, how can we even think of doing devotion? Mind is roaming around all the way. How can we even serve Krishna? Not possible, right? So that is different stages. Aru Ruksha, Aru Ruda. Okay. Then, for the practice. Further practice is what? Pranayam, pratyahara. Pratyahara is sense control. Pranayam is breath control. Asana is body control. Okay? So after we have learned the do's and don'ts, in asana we control our body posture, and in pranayam we control our breath, and in pratyahara, like you remember, yada samharate chaham kurmanganiva, like the tortoise, how it withdraws all its links into its body when it senses some danger. Similarly, we also control our senses. And we, it's not controlling. What to say? It is withdrawing. It's we withdraw all our senses. So materially, we see something, we withdraw our senses. Like same like the tortoise. That is known as pratyahara. After that comes dharana. Dharana is the initial stage of meditation. When we start doing meditation, the mind will not focus at one pointedness. The mind will keep on roaming around. But every now and then we have to pull the mind and we have to tell the mind, don't run. See that, do you know that angush we call it as? When the elephant is walking on the road, the elephant charmer, who is a trainer, he takes this angush in his hand and goes, because the elephant is trained to the angush. The moment it sees, because it might have got a lot with that angush, right? With that stick, it might have got. So the moment he shows, he takes it in hand only, the elephant is scared. It will only immediately start following the trainer's instructions. So similarly, what happened? The mind has to be controlled. Yeah, unless and until the mind is controlled, we cannot proceed in devotion. So what is the need for proceeding that, like you see the fourth verse, fourth section. In the fourth section, beautiful question Arjuna is asking, 33 and 34. Arjuna is asking, oh Krishna, you are telling me to do pranayam, pratyahara, dharana, the initial state of meditation. Then we have to pull the mind, tell the mind, you have to focus on Krishna's lotus feet. Then the mind will run. Then you have to pull again and again. That is the dharana stage, dharana. Then it is dhyan. Dhyan means the mind is able to do now meditation. So the training is dharana and the stage of meditation is dhyan. And when it gets into the trance, the bodily is totally connect with this material world is disconnected. Sometimes the body feels that they are, floating in the air like that also. So that once the bodily connect with this material world is over, the person is said to be in trance. That is the stage of samadhi. That's why, anima, mahima, lagima, lightest of the light, the yogi floats in the air. How? He gets a siddhi of anima. Mahima is strongest and anima, mahima, lagima. So stronger than the strongest, lagima. And the faster than the fastest. It is a feather light, we call it as, no? So like that, there are 8 siddhis are there. So all these siddhis, when they get, what happened? They are always attached to the Paramatma level. They have started believing that there is one Paramatma. I am surrendering myself to the Paramatma. So in the beginning, that is Karma Yoga level, the heart is purified. And in the Jnana Yoga level, one understands that I am not this body, I am the soul. That Jnana comes. But in the Dhyana Yoga level, that connect with the material world is disconnected. So this is the beginning of devotion. But all these yogis are at the Paramatma level realization. Vadanti tat vidastatvam vijnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shakrate. So that jnanis are in Brahman level, but these yogis are at Paramatma level. So when they slowly and gradually keep on doing this meditation and they realize that the Paramatma is none other than an Amsha, Bhagavan only, the same Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has divided himself into every single living entity. That portion of Bhagavan who has entered into every body. Not only body, chara and achara, whether it is movable or immovable. So the Lord Supreme Personality of Godhead enters into every atom. That portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is known as Paramatma. So the yogis are at the Ashtanga yogis are at the Paramatma level. So beyond that, that is why in the fourth section I told Arjuna is asking a question. Oh Krishna, I can, even control the wind, but mind is so turbulent, I cannot control the mind because it is faster than the wind. Then Krishna will give the beautiful answer. When we go there, we will see. Then the next one is again a beautiful question Arjuna asked. Okay, Krishna, it's all so difficult seem to be, but still, you are telling, okay, I'll try to follow. But tell me one thing. By chance, if I don't succeed in this destiny, in this path of journey, what will happen? Big, he's so afraid. Ghar ka na ghat ka. I don't enjoy the material world also. I don't enjoy the spiritual world also. Then what will happen to me by chance if I don't get elevated? Who can tell the answer? Asha Mataji knows this answer very well. Krishna, what will happen to me if I don't succeed? Okay, 1.5.37 Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
If anyone failed in this life, he was not elevated, then still Krishna, he will give chance to next life. He will arrange all facilities to that soul achieve Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Hari bol, very nice. So two answers he gives. One, if a very short, I will tell. After becoming a very, very successful yogi, if he falls down for some reason at the time of soul leaving the body, he gives a chance for them to take birth in the great devotees house. That is Atava Yoginameva Kule Bhavati Dhimatam. So we will be born as a devotee's children. So right from the beginning, we take on. But before becoming a great elevated devotee, in the neophyte level or little bit we progress and then we fall down. Krishna says, Shuchinam Shimatam Gehe. You will take birth in a aristocrat family, he says. But yes, very correct. I expected another answer. Even without doing this, the religious activity, if we don't do bhakti, we enjoy all our, material activities. What is the use? What are you going to gain by only doing these karma? Akarma is devotional service. By only doing the karma, sakama, nirkama, whatever it is. By doing that, what use? That is 1.5.37. Tektva swadharma bhajatam busam gare bhajana. Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
त्यक्त्वा स्वधर्मान् चरणाम्बुजां हरे भजान पक्वोतपते ततो यदि यत्राक्वभद्रम् अभूतमुष्यकिं कोवार्त आप्तो भजतां स्वधर्मतः. Hare Krishna.
Hari bol, Hare Krishna. So what is Krishna saying? See, even if you do your Swadharma and if you, perform all this devotional service, everything, there can be a fall down. At least that time Krishna will help you. After doing a karma, by chance you fall down, Krishna will help in these two ways. Anna, one is family, another one is the devoted. But if you don't do devotional service, then also you fall down. After enjoying everything, after doing your activities, etc., what is the use? You are again going to become into that Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Doshana Darshanam. So you will keep on taking birth. What is the use of doing all the dharma? Why are you doing it? Okay. Yeah. So last one is, who is the topmost yogi? We said Yoginam api sarvesham madgate nandra atmana Shraddhavan bhajate yomam tame yukta Same yukta tamo mataha. So topmost yogi is what? Same yukta tamo mataha. Leaving everything, surrendering unto me. If one yogi does it, that is a topmost yogi. Okay? Hare Krishna. So we are now proceeding. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Advancing in yoga through detached work. Hare Krishna Mataji. Go ahead.
Section 1, 6.1 to 6.4. So advancing in yoga through detached work. Ashtanga yogis like Nishkama Karma yogis engaged in detached work to advance.
Go ahead,
Detachment comes
Mataji.
to detachment comes to one who realizes that he is not autonomous in his actions. He understands that without Lord's sanction, he cannot do anything. Here,
So
Lord
we have
picture is
learnt it in chapter 5, right? Yeah, yes, Mataji. Tell, there are 3 doers. Who are they?
3 doers are there. One is soul, Jivatma, and Paramatma, and material nature. The material nature, soul, and super soul. Those are the 3 doers we saw in early chapter. As per that,
Yes.
super soul verifies and sanction based on does this jiva deserves to get this desire fulfilled.
Correct.
Next,
And thus Paramatma tells the
next, after receiving super soul order, material nature through 3 modes, sattva, raja, tama, fulfills jiva's desire.
yes.
When jiva
That
desires,
means that instruction material nature gets. When the Paramatma gives instruction to the material desire, material nature to fulfill the desire of the jiva, then material nature arranges through these gunas. Okay. So this is again the 5th chapter. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, Mataji.
one who purifies his vision and activity by Nishkama Karma Yoga can make further advancement by practice of meditation on Super Soul by Ashtanga Yoga method. In turn, by meditating on the Super Soul, one can develop devotion to him in Bhakti Yoga, understanding that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, ultimate controller, and a best friend. Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So it is what yesterday's last verse, right? Bhoktaram Yajya Tapasam. He is ultimate benefactor of all austerity, all yajna. Sarvaloka Mageshwaram. He is the controller of the entire universe. Sugradam Sarvabhutanam. Seated in our heart, he is the well-wisher of all our desires. Whatever we desire, he helps us to enjoy that. So he is the well-wisher. This, see, it is very correct. No, so what to say that? See, you go for a summer vacation and you all might have come. Destination, any high-level destination, you can take. Maybe you went to New York and you came back. Okay, and we think everybody will tell, I told to pack this suitcase. I told this place will be good. I told that is why we enjoyed. I arranged the ticket. Everything people keep on saying, I. But you tell me, if the Lord wanted, what happened? People all planned. People all went to the airport. They all boarded the flight. Everybody had their own destinations to go. What happened? All of them went. Where did they go? We don't know. Depending on their Antakalecha Mameva. Nobody would have thought about the Lord. Why? Fear. Nobody is Vitaraga by Krodha, right? Nobody is free from fear. Especially imagine the flight going upside down and the pilot announcing that we are in danger. Who will be able to remember the Lord? Except, unless and until one who has prepared the whole life. Life is the preparation, death is the examination. So if someone has prepared so well, anytime the question paper is given to me, I am ready to give the examination. So we all are not prepared like that, no? I forgot the verse number. There is again a very, very beautiful verse in Bhagavatam. Yurgarati Vaipum Sam Udyam Annam Vyavastito. One second. Verse number I would have written here. No. Listen, 2.3.17. That is a Bhagavatam verse number. Ayurgarati Vaipumsam. This I have explained many times. For those people who like the Uttama Shloka, Bhagavan, one who does not concentrates on the Uttama Shloka means Bhagavan. It's not the best Shloka. Bhagavan is in the form of Shloka. So one who does not take that devotion, Bhakti Marga, for them, every morning and every evening, when it comes, it's simply a day is reduced from their lifespan. That's all. But for those who are in Bhakti, we say we are one step nearer to the Lord. But if you are not into bhakti, it is like whatever is our lifespan. These many days we have wasted. Another one more day also we are wasting. Beautiful verse this is, right? Udyanannam vyavasita. When sun is coming up, that means your one day has come. In the evening when the sun sets, that day you have lost. For only those who are in the constant chanting of Uttama Shloka, this is not a waste. Okay, so nothing is in our hand, but we all think we are the supreme enjoyer and we are the supreme controller. It is not, whereas, okay, and the Lord always remember, Samogam Sarva Bhuteshu Name Dvesho Stina Priyaha Ebajanti Tumam Bhaktya Maite Teshu Chapyaham. I am equal to everybody. Samogam Sarva Bhuteshu. Bhuteshu means living entity. I am equal to everybody. Name Dvesha Na Asti Priyaha. Nobody is dear to me or nobody is enemy to me. Ebajanti to Mambekta. How much ever you endeavor, accordingly I will reciprocate. 9th chapter, 30th verse. Okay, Hare Krishna. Yes, next at alphabet order, Loknath Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, connection chapter 5 to 6, super soul, consciousness increases, Jana Yoga, Kumaras, not the body detached, knowledge increases.
Okay. So how we have to read from below, right? Because in the 4th chapter, what did Lord say? Learn about transcendental knowledge. So in the 5th chapter, Lord gave full transcendental knowledge. What is transcendental knowledge? It's nothing but do all the activities, surrender the karma pala, nishkama karma yoga, jnana yoga. So jnana yoga is nothing but understanding the Brahman effulgence. So generally people say, I am, what is it? Aham ameti. No. What is it? Aham Brahmasmi. Okay. But they know, they say that I am the Brahman. Like that they say. So from that knowledge, when we come to the next level, that is, so Jnani say Aham Brahmasmi. I am the soul. For them, they are Brahman. Brahman can be Atma, Brahman can be body, Brahman can be light effulgence. Brahman is Bhagavan also. Because in Bhagavan, all the other two elements are also involved. Bhagavan is the last realization, right? Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdate. So, Paramatma has Brahman and Paramatma. Bhagavan has got the elements of Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. So, knowledge increases when 5th chapter to 6th chapter, when we come from Jnana Yoga to Ashtanga Yoga, we come from Brahman realization to Paramatma realization. So that is why definitely, obviously, when this knowledge comes, I am not this body. So that is for the detachment. Anything coming, you remember the transcendental knowledge, equipoised. A person is totally equipoised in Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, and what did we see? Jeet, Ajit, success and failure. In all those things, one is equipoised. Why? Because I have no control in this. Whatever comes, it comes from him. Whatever he has given, it is Krishna Prasada. That knowledge. When that knowledge comes again, one feels very much detached. Okay, so example is Dhyana Yogi's example is Sanat Kumara. Sanaka Sanakadi Sanatana Sanat Kumara. So these 4 Kumaras are the one of the Brahma's first progeny. Like Narada. Narada told, oh my dear father, don't tell me to create progeny. Sorry. Okay, Narada, we know. Then these Kumaras came. They also told the same thing. They said, no, we have to learn a lot. We are your son. You are the, this one, Vedas. So well, Bhagavan has given to you only. Now we are interested in learning these Vedas, scriptures. So we are not interested in creating, Jivas. Sorry, my dear father, forgive us. So once what happened, they all are going to, they are, accumulating knowledge. They are also like, they are self-realized souls. That means a transcendental body. They can float wherever they can go. 14 lokas, wherever they want, they can go. So they were going in the, Brahma Loka. Above that, they were going Vaikunta, they reached. When they reached the Vaikuntha, what happened? Jai Vijay were standing out. They are the Dwara Balaka. So when they were standing out, and I think third or fourth chapter in Bhagavatam, so wonderful. The realization of Kumaras, the realization of these two, Jai Vijaya, such a wonderful chapter. If we learn, no, that pride will not enter our mind at all. Both of them are realizing there. How? The Dwarapalaka stopped them. When they stopped, they said, wow, whom we are thinking about? We are Brahma's sons. How dare you stop us? And we give you curse. Okay, so we give you curse, you go to the Bhuloka and suffer. That's a curse we are giving. So by then, when they were shouting, Narayana came out, seeing the sound. And Narayana came, the lotus feet, Tulasi was there. That Mukunda Linga, that is, what is it? Our Amrisha's Maharaj. You remember Savai Mana Krishna Padaravindio? There he says, the sense organ should be utilized only for smelling the tulasi from the lotus feet of the Lord. He tells, Amrish Maharaj, he has to hear Krishna Katha, that tongue to taste only Krishna Prasadam, that speech only to glorify Krishna Katha, like that and all. So there only he says Mukunda Linga. That means if the nose is there, the nose should be used only to smell the lotus feet of the tulasi at the lotus feet of the Lord. So when they smelled, these jnanis became devotees. They said there is nothing beyond this. They understood the Lord came. Till now we were not able to realize this because we were in super soul realization, not Bhagavan realization. Okay, that time only the Lord is taking the blame on him, The Lord is telling, if my gods have stopped you, it is a training which I have given them. They are very elevated souls. That is why they are here, guarding my loka. But by some mistake had happened that they stopped you. Forgive them for my sake. The Lord is asking forgiveness. When the Lord asked forgiveness, these Kumaras felt so ashamed, so ashamed. What is the use of being such a big jnani? We were so proud to think that we are the jnanis. How these people can stop? We are very ashamed of our knowledge. We should not have done this. So see this, it's like an atonement, like a prayaschitta. Everybody is feeling, even that Dwarapalakas are also feeling very ashamed. They are such a devotee they became. No, we could not understand they are Brahma's children like that. What eligibility we have even to stand at the gate of Vaikuntha and guarding, when we are not able to identify between a devotee. That is a very, very important thing. Because the Lord, after that there is another pastime I am not telling. From that moment, the Lord told anybody and everybody, if a devotee come, you don't have to come and ask me. Send them in. Whatever I am doing, if a devotee comes, send them in. Okay? But that is why the another pastimes and all, when a devotee comes, they are sent immediately inside. These Dwarapalakas do not ask the permission. I mean, generally they ask the permission. Even Brahma came once, Brahma was so proud. He came once. Dwarapalakas stopped them. Brahma also got a little bit annoyed. But they asked, you go and tell your Lord that Chaturmukhi Brahma has come. They went inside, not Chaturmukhi, Brahma has come. They went inside, came. And Lord is asking, which Brahma? And then Chaturmukhi went, okay, send. When Brahma went inside, he is seeing so many Brahmas inside. Brahmas with 1,000 heads, crores of heads also. So Brahma was thinking, it's my universe only is a universe. He was not aware there are so many other universes, so many Brahmas are also available. Okay, so from 5th chapter, from the knowledge, Vijnana Yoga. What is that knowledge? Brahman realization. What is the knowledge? I am not this body, I am the soul. From there, slowly, gradually, they are getting elevated to the level of super soul realization. That is Paramatma realization. So the connection between chapter 5 and chapter 6. Hare Krishna. Yeah, I hope you all understood today's. So it's a nice pastimes, Like you all know, the 3 birth, finally, the Lord reduces the duration. and they, get only 3 years. Then the Lord tells, you want to go as a devotee for 7 years and come back, or 3 as asuras and come back. They were interested in coming back very early. For that matter, they didn't mind going as asura. So all of you know which are the 3 births they took? Hare Krishna, who knows? First birth, Jai and Vijay. Okay, first birth was, shall I or anybody trying? Okay. Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. 2 Asuras. There also you see, both of them were killed by the Lord himself. So that means they got the liberation. Second, Kumbhakarna and Ravana. And third, okay, tell Prabhu, third. In
Shishupal.
Dwapara Yuga. Very good. Haribol. Then one more. Shishupal and Dandavakra. They were also enemies to the Lord, but finally the Lord liberated them. So we all know Lord only killed them, isn't it? Vaman Avatar came and killed Hiranyaksha, and Narsimha Avatar came and killed Hiranyakashipu, Rama Avatar, Kumbhakarna and Ram, and here what is that? Krishna. Krishna himself came, and Dandavakra and Shishupal were. Even in Kali Yuga, or also it is said that 2 asuras came like that. Who are they, Who are the 2 asuras in Kali Yuga? Jagai and Madai. Who liberated them? Jagai Madai past time. We have seen
Mahaprabhu.
Chaitanya
Hari
Mahaprabhu.
Hari Bol. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Yeah. Nityananda Prabhu pleaded Chaitanya Mahaprabhu not to. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took his Sudarshan. No. But Nityananda Prabhu, you came as a mercy avatar. Don't do. If these 2 you convert into devotee, anybody will become devotee. So please. So they are requesting the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Is it not? Yeah, next I think Loknath Prabhu finished, right? And Ritvika Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Read Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Should I start from before?
No, before practicing only. Yeah. Before practicing, then verse, then translation.
Okay, Mataji. Before practicing advanced stages of Ashtanga Yoga, one must be purified by the practice of Nishkama Karma Yoga. Therefore, Lord Krishna glorifies Nishkama Karma Yoga in first 2 verses. Bhagavad Gita 6.1. Sri Bhagavan uvacha anasthrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti ya sasannyasi cha yogi cha na niragni na chakriyaha. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, one who is unattached to the fruits of his work and who works as he is obligated is in the renounced order of life, and he is the true mystic, not he who lights no fire and performs no duty. Hare Krishna
This we saw,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. This we saw yesterday, right? Sannyasi means what? Who had renounced the karma pala. Sannyasi is not that one who says, I will not light the fire, I will only for pride, out of pride. I will go and take Madhukari and I will lead my life. That is only for pride. They are not the realized souls, okay? But one Nishkama Karma Yogi, unattached to the fruits of his work. This we saw yesterday. And here, C-A means cha. If we have the line about A, it is cha. Cha, na, cha, kriyaha. Sa, sannyasi. Cha, yogi, cha. Na, niragnir, na, cha, kriyaha. Haribol. And Ritvika Mataji, you read so well. Very nice and fluency, pronunciation, Haribol. All of you have
Thank you,
started
Mataji.
reading very fast. You read this also, Mataji, within the picture.
Okay, Mataji.
What is called?
What is called renunciation, you should know to be the same as yoga, or linking oneself with the Supreme. O son of Pandu, for one can never become a yogi unless he renounces the desire for sense gratification. Bhagavad Gita 6.2.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Thank you,
Mataji.
Mataji. So here, it's what is meant by actually yoga? Yoga means in align. Actual yoga is what, Actual yoga is one's mind and this speech have this both have to be in sync. What happens generally, because the Paramatma is inside, generally the Paramatma will not let us speak what is not pleasing to others. We have seen this already so many times. We remember Satyam Bruhi Priyam Bhuhi Na Bruyatna Apriyam. Satyam, even if it is apriyam to others, we should not speak. So the mind anyway will be kind to everybody, be helpful to everybody, do charity, do tapasya, everything. But something is stopping it, is it not? That is why what we think, only we speak and we do. Manasa, vacha, karmana. So if these three align, everybody is a yogi. Okay? What we think, we should speak. What we speak, we should do. Okay, that is linking. Linking means what? In alignment. So a person who is in alignment with the Lord, a person who is in alignment with the Lord means what? A karma. What the Lord wants, only one will do, no? They will not do with which will not make the Lord happy. Remember, Ratam Pumbir Dvijasresha Varnashama Vibhagasaga Swanishitasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. All our dharmasya, all our Varnashama Dharma activities should be aimed to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it should be in alignment with the Supreme Personality of God. That is our karma. So the same, what is called renunciation is a person, you use anything and everything, no problem. Yesterday, as we said, you imported car, no problem, but use it for Krishna. Laptop you use, no problem. No need to say, I'm a sannyasi, I will not touch the phone and laptop. No, use it for Krishna's classes. You should use it for hearing Bhagavatam. Use it for seeing Mangalarati. Okay, that is what is linking oneself with the Supreme. Yesterday we saw another verse. You remember, nectar of devotion. Anasaktasya Vishayan Yatargam Upayunjate Nirbande Krishna Sambande Yukta Vairagyam Uchyate. So, utilizing everything for Krishna's pleasure is known as Yukta Vairagyam. Leaving everything is known as Falgu Vairagyam. Why the name Falgu came, I'll tell. Today, I don't know, so many stories are coming. It's not story. See, there is one river known as Falgu River. Okay, any river you take for that matter. So in that Falgu river, what happened? It is most of the time the sand is so hot on the riverbed. So, but the sand seems to be hot. But when we dig and dig and dig and dig, slowly, gradually the moisture, the sand will be moistured, right? Little bit of water. More you dig, even the water will come. Means what? Deep inside the heart, somewhere or the desire is there. And when you see, given a opportunity, Mauka Mila, the eye saw something, yeah, it gets carried away. That Bharat Maharaj happened it like that. So slowly it comes up. It is wet, like that, So that is Falgu Vairagyam. So deep inside, the desires have not been renounced. The desires not been given up. Desires are there. But at the top, the sand looks so dry. So people at the top look as if they have renounced everything. But deep inside their heart is not purified. That is why Krishna told in the second chapter, Arjuna, you may see all these people and you may feel that I have renounced everything and you may go to the forest. But you are a Kshatriya. You can't give up your Kshatriya dharma. Any animal you see, unnecessarily you will be killing them. That leads to sin. When yogis are doing performance, tapa, yajna, everything, that time if any asura is coming, your Kshatriya is supposed to give protection. You cannot kill, right? So that is a sin. That's why Krishna says, at my order, even if you kill people, it is not a sin. As the example we saw, the soldiers at the army, when they are in border, they kill the enemies. They are given Paramveer Chakra. When they come home for holiday, the neighbor's son was making so much of noise. He got irritated. He shot him. He will be given punishment. Is it not? Okay, are you able to understand? Hare Krishna. Yes. Who is next after Ritvik? Sushmita Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah.
The rightful
eightfold yoga system.
Okay, sorry. The eightfold yoga system emphasizing on the control of the mind and the senses very difficult, especially in the age of Kali. The Lord emphasis on karma yoga, Krishna consciousness. Better as all living entities are constitutionally parts and parcels of the Supreme, should work with Lord always in the mind in absolute surrenderance. Most work is in KC
Krishna
is
consciousness.
as a Krishna consciousness, as though we are obligated to him. The parts of the body work for the satisfaction of the whole body.
Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Every verse, 6th chapter is so amazing. See, parts of that, okay, one must work in Krishna consciousness, although we are obligated to him. Why are we not obligated, you tell me? First of all, that farmer story I told you, remember? Farmer saw the seed and he took care of the everything, the crop, everything. But finally, ultimately, unfortunately, when the harvest, the crops were ready for harvest, hailstone came, everything went. He's going on lamenting, without thinking this is what Krishna wanted. Oh, Krishna, he kept on crying. Krishna asked, what did you do? Yeah, but Krishna, I took care of this crops very well. How did you take care? I watered the crops. Who gave you water? You. And I gave fertilizer. Who gave you fertilizer? You. Everything you. Who gave you the seed? You. Then what did you do? The seed which I gave, you put it. The water I gave, you poured it. The fertilizer, what I gave. So what did you do? So obviously, whatever we are doing, why that I ownership? Bhoktaram Yagyatapasam Sarvalokamakirsham, controller, he is a controller. We are not the owner. We should never own hereafter. If somebody is saying anything, what you have made is very good, you say all glories to Krishna. If somebody says, you did a wonderful job, you immediately give that credit to Krishna. It is all because of Krishna's mercy. Like that. What? How can we even avanindri anuvam asayade? Without him, not even a single atom will move from one place to another. Food came till here. Whether it goes, it's between the slip between the tongue and the lip. Sorry, hand and the lip. Is it not? Anything may happen. Nothing is in our hand. That's what was happening. That it is disturbing me a lot that Ahmedabad. Though we know very well Krishna's mercy, everything we say, but sometimes you hear what all they would have done. No, you see, like to get burnt like this. How many sins all of them might have done? Is it not? Okay, anyway, leave it. The parts of the body work for the satisfaction of the whole. Do we feed the hand? Do we feed the eyes? Do you feed the ears? One portion is what? Agam Vaishwanaro Bhutva is in our stomach in the form of digestion fire. So there we put this Ahuti and it gives nutrition to the whole body. So we don't serve separately. See, say for example, this hand is connected to this whole body. That is why the hand is functioning. Imagine a hand is out. This hand is not there. It is out. Will the hand be able to function? No. So parts and parcel of the bodies are able to satisfy the whole body as long as they are attached. Similarly, if we are attached to Krishna, if we attach our every single activity to Krishna, then the consciousness means we are conscious. Without Krishna consciousness, that is right. Keep Krishna in the center. Always you think you are working for Krishna, for his pleasure. For him I am going to college. For him I am giving my exam. For him I am going to office. For him I am taking care of my parents. For him I am taking care of my children and grandchildren, because they all are part and parcel of that Supreme. With that consciousness, we have to walk. Hare Krishna. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes,
The
Prabhu.
living entities working to satisfy the Supreme and not self. The perfect yogi.
Is the perfect yogi.
I think I zoomed right. Okay.
Ah.
Sannyasis, presuming they are liberated from all material duties and stopping yajnas. Is it
Yes, Prabhuji, you will have to little bit reduce in your phone. Sannyasis, presuming they are liberated from all material duties and stopping yajna. You remember, that is why Krishna has been telling right from 3rd chapter, yajna dana tapa nobody can give up. So these sannyasis, if they think I have given up my family, I have given up my position, everything, I have come to Himalaya, I have no connection with them. So like that thinking, they give all the duties also away. They are imperfect. Srila Prabhupada, he gave up everything. He was such a rich man. He had a big business. He gave up his family. He did, he renounced everything. After going there, he did not say, no, I will stop all my activities. I will just sit and chant. Did he go for that matter? No. He was doing sacrifice. Which is sacrifice? His chanting was a sacrifice. His austerity was tapa for converting the hippies into happy. So we can never give up a yajna dana tapa. Remember that. Here only yajna example is given. Even our duties, religious duties, we can never give up. That is why Varnashrama Dharma is very, very important. Yes, Prabhu.
Their desire to become one with impersonal Brahma is greater than desire. Mystic yogis
is greater than bad desire. It is, I think the word is missing. See, to become one with Brahma is not at all, it should not be a desire at all for anyone. Because Brahman realization, it's like no activity. You have merged with the Brahman and you don't have any service opportunity. Krishna is Nitya Dasa. Only if we go to Goloka, we can serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there is no real pleasure, real ananda. That we say, no, Anandamaya Kosha. That is not possible in Brahman realization. Even if anyone merges with the Brahman realization, there are, there are many versions. I have heard both the versions, so I'm just repeating that. Some people say they will never come back. Some people say if there had been a deep desire in anybody's heart, after merging with the Brahman also, the Lord gives an opportunity to come back to satisfy that desire. Because the Lord knows every desire, right? So then that is why Ajamil Landal came for the second chance the Lord gave. He came to Haridwar and he did pious activities, he went. But here, merging with Brahman effulgence is told as Atmaha, spiritual suicide. That's what it said, okay? But still, some people say that they will come back. If the hankering is too deep, to fulfill that, at least they will come back. Yes, Prabhuji, last.
But Mataji, after renouncing...
We will discuss after that. Discussion is later, Prabhu. Mystic Yogi.
Mystic Yogi also performing yoga with half open eyes, stopping all material, also imperfect yogi.
So they are also imperfect yogi. Because why? Stopping half open, Krishna only is saying, Nasagra, you see the tip of the nose, and it just now, yesterday only we read, keep your eyes half open. Fully open, you will be carried away by the material senses, objects. If you close fully, you will sleep. So just open half. In the first verse, puppet we saw, isn't it? Yes, Prabhuji, in Bhagavad Gita, it is said that, what is it? Tetam gatva swargalokam vishalam. Kshine punyer martir lokam vishanti. Even after going to Swarga, that is a upper planetary system, 100% we will come back. But Brahman merging, there are so many versions of Prabhuji, so we will not discuss. Because there are, so many versions are there. So it is better because, it's better not to discuss unless and until we have really a deep understanding. It is better not to get into that. But in Ishopanishad, it is written, merging with the Brahman is like spiritual suicide. That is written. Okay, Prabhuji? Yeah. Yes, continue, Prabhu.
Both the sannyasis and the mystic yogis are self-interested, and Krishna consciousness person work for the satisfaction of the whole without self-interest. He is a true sannyasi or perfect yogi. Highly renounced Lord Chaitanya praise.
Okay, 1 second, Prabhu. True sannyasi is what? A perfect or true sannyasi is who cares. Okay, he does all activities, but in Krishna conscious. She doesn't have any selfish motive. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the best example. But at the same time, what he says in Shishtarshakam, yes, Prabhu, Nadanam, na janam, na sundari.
Na dhanam, na janam, na sudram,
Sundari.
sundarim, kavitam va jagat
Jagadisha Kamaye. I'll
kamayi.
just in tune, I will tell Prabhu. Nadanam, na janam, na sundari. Kavitam va Jagadisha Kamaye. Mama Janmani, Janmani Shware. Bhavatad Bhaktir Ahaituki Twayi. Yes, Prabhuji. This is Srila Prabhupada's tune. He sings in this tune.
Mataji, you chanted extra, Mataji.
Huh? I didn't get.
Na dharmam, na
Na
janmam,
dhanam.
na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagad ish kamyaye, mama janmani shware.
Bhavatad
Bhavata bhaktir ahaituki twayi.
Twayi. Bhavatad Bhaktir Agaitiki Twayi. So what he wants, he is asking, he himself is Krishna, but to show us, Nadanam, I don't want money. Najanam, I don't want any, birth in aristocratic family, etc., everything. Na Sundarim, I don't want to enjoy any beautiful woman. Kavitam va Jagadisa Kamaye. I don't want many people to follow my, what is that, my teaching. Generally, why he is saying is like we see, these days, how many followers are there in YouTube, how many are in Instagram, like that. I don't want any followers for that. Mama Janmani Janmanishware. I am not bothered about how many birth I am going to take. It's okay. Let me take birth. But with your causeless mercy, please, what do you have to do means, in every birth, give me pure devotional service. Bhavatar Bhakti Ahaituki Twayi. Bhakti should be Ahaituki. Ahaituki means what? Nothing expecting in return. I am doing this Bhakti to you, I am giving you 10 rupees, you get me this work done. That is not the Ahaituki Bhakti. Ahaituki Apratikata. Dharmatswa Nishtitapum Sam Vishwaseno Katayusaha. Oh, sorry. Savai Pumsam Parodharmo Yato Bhaktir Adokshaje. Ahaituki Apratihata. Yadatma Suprasidati. So Savai Pumsam Parodharmo. The supermost dharma is what? Ahaituki and Apratihata Bhakti. Nothing in return expecting and uninterrupted. Unexpected, uninterrupted. Unexpected in the sense, not that unexpected. I am doing devotional service. I don't expect anything in return, my dear Lord. And I will never stop this bhakti. That is known as real bhakti, devotional service. Okay. So the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, whatever, how many ever birth I take, I don't mind. But please give me the Ahaituki Bhakti. So this is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying. So 6.2 onwards we have to start. Okay, tomorrow for 2-3 days we will read from Veda base. 6.2 and then the translation and then the purport. Like that we will. Okay, 1 minute. I will stop the screen sharing. What it is? Where is it? Exit slideshow. Okay. Hare Krishna. I told you I will share that Sudama service. Yesterday, actually, what I had done by mistake, I have opened the PDF. That's why it was not opening. I should have opened the PPT. It is there in yesterday's only, but it was not PPT. Now you are able to see Sudama service, SEVA. Extremely thankful for all your generous Namanisha Prabhu from his side. And he is giving more opportunity for everyone to participate in Krishna's Sudama Seva. Like Sudama gave the poha, we can give small little 100 rupees, 200 rupees like that, whatever. Because, see, it is like, that people say, no, what do they say? When we construct a big building, at least contribute for 1 brick. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu. Want to say
Mataji screen is not visible, Mataji.
Screen is not visible.
Presented,
Sorry
yes.
for that. Oh, thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. I'm only seeing and I'm thinking to see how nice it is. So this is Namnisha Prabhu is thanking everybody. And from Radha Govinda temple side, it is, you see, what are all the services he is giving? Here is an opportunity to be Sudama Sevak and continue your service to temple as Nitya Seva. We can participate in Nitya Seva. That's very important. Something will go from our Lakshmi, what we contribute for daily services. Okay, Radha Govinda service. Nitya Annadana is there, Nitya Goseva is there. Plus, there he is constructing a residential college. In that college to teach many Vaishnavas will come and stay. So Vaishnava Seva will be there. And many future devotees. Today we don't know who all are going to become great self-realized souls. We don't know by studying in this college. Yes? So that is why. But you all must come to Mangaluru and see such a beautiful temple and such a big college Prabhuji is constructing. So importance of contribution for the congregation. Why? What is congregation? We all belong to one family. We all are brothers and sisters, you know. How? Our spiritual master is one. Congregation means what? Every single temple, you know, it will belong to one Guru Maharaj. Under them, the temple will function. So similarly, ISKCON Radha Govinda temple, Kulai, Mangaluru, whoever is getting initiation from that temple, they all are getting initiation from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. So we all are his children. That means we all are spiritual. What do we call it as, you know, God brother, we call it as. God brother and God sister, we call it as. Because our spiritual father is the same. That is why. So Sudama Seva is an opportunity for devotees to make their humble offering with the love and devotion at the lotus feet of the Lord. You can commit for a monthly contribution according to your capacity and support the temple functioning and expand Krishna consciousness preaching movement. So congregation means belonging to one temple is known as congregation. Importance of the contribution. There are some verses given here. Bhagavad Gita 17.20. That is charity given out of duty, without expectation of return, at the proper time and proper place, and to a worthy person is considered to be in the mode of goodness. See, I'll tell our own example. I'll tell my husband earlier, he used to give, you know, like that driver's children, whenever the school reopens, he used to give that school fees, books, etc. Okay, that is not wrong. We can do it. There is no problem. But we have to say, Krishna Arpanamastu. But you know, I have money, I am contributing and telling 4 people is doing it without, you know, like pride. So what happens here is, but in Krishna, and we are given the money. What purpose they use, we don't know. Did he buy books only or not? We don't know. Okay, book we may buy and give. Okay, some festival is coming, Diwali. Okay, go and enjoy. We give some 500 bucks to that guy. If he goes and drinks, we also will become a cause for his drinking in his sin. We will also become cause. So giving to temple, no sort of attachment to any sin. The temple will use for only Annadana. They will be fed inside the temple. Like now Jagannath Yatra is coming. So much, how many devotees are going for making prasadam in the temple, you know. For the past few days, they are going to make dry prasadam, like barfis and namkeens, etc. And on that day also, many are going and packets will be there. So when the Rath is going, whoever comes on the way, we give the packet to them. We tell them to chant Hare Krishna and we give the packet. So like this, in ISKCON, so many, Prasadam Seva, book. Sometimes we give books to people who want to read Bhagavad Gita, who are unable to buy like that. You know, all these things. So 18.5 says, acts of sacrifice, charity and penance are not to be given up. Just now I told, no, Yajna, Dana, Tapa should never be given up. They must be performed, even if one becomes a sannyasi. Indeed, sacrifice, charity and penance. Yajna, Dana, Tapa. Purify even the great souls. Sudama Seva. Whatever we contribute, it will go for, see, Bhagavad Gita Residential College of Naminishra Prabhu is constructing, and then Annadana and Go Seva, book distribution. For this purpose, this money can be utilized, okay? And maybe daily Seva. So that is what. Now you see, if you agree to pay 501 rupee every month, that is known as Matsya Seva, Matsya Sudama Seva. What are the benefit you will get? Puja in the name of the donor, anyone, whole year. Okay, whenever you tell, whichever date tithi you give. So similarly, 1,000 rupees if you do, apart from one day puja, what is extra available, as I told yesterday, 3 days accommodation, free of cost inside the temple. So 2,001 rupees who gives one extra, what is that? Puja on the very, very special day, plus benefit, what is that? Go puja. So apart from the other two, go puja. Then 3,001 you give. What will happen? Apart from these three, you can go free of cost any one dham. Dham means we pay Lakshmi and then go. But any one dham yatra, you can go free of cost if you pay 3,000 rupees every month. And 5,000 rupees if you pay, that's known as Vamana Sudama Seva. Apart from all this, what above it had been said, they will serve Annadana in your name whenever you tell your birthday or anniversary on that day. They will serve Annadana for 100 people, they will give. And then 10,000 if you go, that is known as Narasimha Sudama Seva. So above all benefits will be available. Apart from that, you will get a chance to make Abhishekam, to do Abhishekam to the Gauranittai. And with the deities, Abhishekam to the deities of Gauranittai on any auspicious day. Then 25,000 Parashuram Seva. So apart from all above, on Janmashtami day, they will perform puja in your name. Then comes 50,000 Balram Seva. Above all, even the deity Alankaram on any one of the day. You can select the day. Okay, so Alankaram will be done. The deity dressing, garland, that is the flower seva, everything will be done in your name if you do 50,000 per month. Then 1 lakh, and that is 1 lakh is also there. What you can do is you can go for 1 month and stay, apart from all other sevas. So this you can take screenshot. All of you can take screenshot. These are the benefits of which has been put in nutshell. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So I will share the link in the, what do you call that? Group. Pre-Bhakti Shastri, PBS, Shastri group is there, wherein the link and all comes. So in this, I will share that link also. You can directly pay to temple. Hare Krishna. Don't worry, we are not able to pay this much and all. No, small little seva. And when you can redeem, that also has been given. Only for 6 months we have to pay. After paying for 6 months, any benefit you can redeem. Okay, you can tell. I mean, this is my date. In this day, I want you to do puja. So like that you can tell. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Asha Mataji has taken whole soul responsibility of this attendance. No, I'm happily ending the class, telling everything. Thank you so much, Mataji. Such a big seva it is, Otherwise, every class they are requesting for a co-host. They are requesting, people to help, etc. Our class with the Krishna's mercy, only his mercy and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, it is moving very smoothly. So I want to take again, and the next 3 days, we all will be reading only Veda base. Okay. So we all are going to manage it. See, on the job training we give. How, if we want to elevate any teacher in schools and all to a coordinator post, so 1 week we will give them. The existing coordinator will tell you, take a back seat. So now this teacher will, so you act as coordinator, you act as vice principal. So like that we give them on the job training and we see what are all the flaws. Then we call and explain them. So this has to be done like this has to be improved like this, like that. So like that, next 3 days I want to see how you all are conducting classes for yourself, so that you can all be promoted as teachers, because the level 1 class is over. Now we are looking for teachers for level 2 class. But the only thing is, that, what do you call that, links are not available. See, you know something? Namanisha Prabhu spends more than 2 lakh rupees for links. How many links he has got? And every link is paid link, you know. Co-host, otherwise we can't make. More than 1 hour we can't have. More than 100 devotees we can't have. So every link is a premium link. For that itself he pays in lakhs. Plus every level 1 class, promotion. He promotes activity, he pays to Facebook, Instagram, etc. A lot of Lakshmi he pays, you know. But very comfortably we have come to level 2. Next is what? Level 3. And then you will enter into Bhakti Shastri. Everywhere Bhakti Shastri they charge. In ISKCON Mangaluru, Namanisha Prabhu does not charge. Right? So it is like our gratitude for whatever we have been learning. What little amount, you don't have to share with me also. You all do it by yourself. Tell Krishna. Krishna, yes. Okay? That's it. Mataji, Google Meet is free. Google Meet is free, Mataji, but one small problem in that, you know, like co-host problem comes. Otherwise, we have tried in the beginning, Mataji. Anybody enters and we are not able to mute and unmute. Plus, sharing is not as friendly, user-friendly as it is in Zoom. That is the reason, Mataji. Okay. Hare Krishna. पांचाकल्पतरूपस्य कृपासिन्धुभ्यो पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय, नामनिष्ठा प्रभु की जय। All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga, Hare Krishna. I want all of you to chant once, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Anybody having
Hare
any
Krishna,
doubt,
Mataji.
any correction, any doubt, except merging with Brahman, will we come back? Actually, it is said that we will not come back. Many scriptures say. ISKCON also we say. But once, one place it is said that if the desire is too strong, without that the soul leaves the body, then the soul will not be able to peacefully roam around in the any loka, wherever it goes. So that is the reason the soul will have to come back. Otherwise, the soul cannot take another body at all. So the soul will have to come back. So that time, whatever was the last desire, accordingly, the Lord, gives action to the material nature, telling which body she has to give us. Accordingly, she will give us the body and we will come back. Okay? That is for the time being. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes. Anybody having any other doubt? Hare Krishna. 6th chapter is very interesting, right? Because it is practical. Secondly, if we want to dive, first few days to learn, drive, first few days. So it's the same thing. First few days of getting deep into Bhagavad Gita. Little difficult it was because Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, what is that? Nishkama Karma Yoga. It's little difficult to understand. But once we understand, nobody can stop it. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Prabhuji, you will be enjoying this chapter, right, Prabhuji?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mataji. I am enjoying Mataji. I think on Ekadasi day, I chanted read whole chapter of 10th and 11th chapter, Mataji.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Very nice, Prabhu.
I
On
thought I sent
Ekadashi day and
recording,
Janmashtami
Mataji.
day. Both the days we have to read chapter 10 only, Vibhuti Yoga. Very nice.
Very
Correct.
nice. Beautiful, Mataji. Some slokas are tears are coming, Mataji.
Yes. That's what. That is the practically Bhagavad Gita is not to be heard and learnt. Bhagavad Gita has to be
Experience,
practiced.
Mataji. Experience the
Experience,
true self of the.
That is why it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom. Wisdom is the practical knowledge, right? Yeah. Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you.
Hare Bol.
Hare Bol.